Good afternoon. This is the Colorado Energy and Carbon Management Commission. We have an agenda today. Before we get into the agenda, we will identify ourselves with a roll call.
Thank you. Commissioner Ackerman?
Here.
Commissioner Cross?
Present.
Commissioner McGowan?
Here.
Commissioner Mesner?
Here.
Commissioner Oath? Commissioner Ray?
Here.
Commissioner Robbins?
Here.
Your chair, you have 6 of 7 commissioners present.
Very good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to those that are listening in. We have one item on the agenda today. It is an executive session, as is normally the case. In order to entertain an executive session, I will call upon Assistant Attorney General Kyle Davenport.
Thank you, Chair. Commissioners, the topics for executive session were stated on the agenda for today's hearing. They are to receive legal analysis and advice as authorized by Colorado Open Meetings Law on 2 topics. Legal standards for consideration of Form 2s for the Coyote Trails wells, as well as conditions of approval or best management practices, and regarding the exceptions of the hearing officer's recommended order filed by David Myrick Jr. et al. Regarding order number 1202. Mr. Chair, we need a motion to go into executive session for the purposes I just named.
Looking for a motion as identified by AAG Davenport.
So moved.
Second.
Several motions, several seconds. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, we are going to go into executive session as is normally the case. The way we do this virtually is we leave this Zoom meeting. We will go into a different Zoom meeting with the participants and our attorneys, and we will undertake the executive session. Once we are done, we will come back to this Zoom meeting and we will indicate that we had no action items and that we are going to adjourn. We have nothing other on our agenda today. We do have a full agenda tomorrow morning at 9. If you want to stick around and wait for us to come back to adjourn, you're more than welcome. I do not know how long this will take. I would probably guesstimate 45 minutes to an hour, but we will be back here when we are done. So see everybody in the Zoom meeting for the executive session. All right, welcome back to the Colorado Energy and Carbon Management Commission meeting. It is 1:18 on January 23rd. We have returned from executive session. I would recognize Attorney General Davenport.
Thank you, Chair. Commissioners, you've just exited executive session and gone into the public portion of the meeting. We just had an executive session on the 2 topics stated in the agenda for today to receive legal advice and analysis on the Coyote Trails wells matters, as well as the hearing officer's recommended order in the David Myrick Jr. et al. Matter. No decisions were made in the executive session, no votes were taken, and no deliberations were had. Mr. Chair, we now need a motion to exit the executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to exit executive session. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. With that, we have concluded the business of the agenda for today. I would look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved. So moved.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We're adjourned for today. We reconvene tomorrow on the 24th at 9 a.m. See everybody then.